Hello, gorgeous soul. Are you ready for a once in a blue moon experience? Because that is what August is bringing us, 2 full moons. And that is what a once in a blue moon means. So we've got this very intense emotional energy, and who we mix with, who we hang out with, what we believe that we want to create, our kind of self that is all about manifesting is right there to guide us through the month. But also the second full moon is in Pisces. It's very emotional. Where are we going spiritually? What does our intuition want to tell us about the next step? What are we really feeling? I don't know if you're an emotional person or not, but either way, expect psychic revelations, a great sense of connection to the whole, and a great idea about where you're going in your future. It's exceptional. Here's your monthly astrology. Hey, gorgeous Cancer. Wow. You are ruled by the moon, and there are not one but 2 super full moons. This is going to have a massive impact on you. And of course, it's super important where the super moon is. So where is it? The first one is on the 1st of August. Oh my goodness. It's in your primal zone. It's about power and fearlessness and money and sex and life, death, rebirth, all the things that stir us and are important to us and shake our soul. So what does this mean? It means you can step into your power. It means there can be a peak experience of you realizing your power and transforming your life by being in your power. It is that big. Having said that, you may, because obviously, as you know, the moons are very emotional, go through this sense of fear or, worry, and it's coming up for you to look at it, deal with it, and transform it. And you can do it on this full supermoon. You are guided, you are protected, you are held, you are loved by that moon. Be cautious, because Venus is retrograde, if you suddenly have an overwhelming desire or you feel slightly obsessional about someone around the time of this full supermoon, because Venus is retrograde. So any flings that we have or any kind of affairs or with temptations because it is very tempting, that full supermoon, any temptations we have to be cautious, because with Venus retrograde, it's not a good time for starting anything new. Although I'm sure many people will be having flings with exes during this next 6 months because Venus is retrograde. But, remember, you're a different person now. And the message of this month is for you to come into your power with the help of this moon. And this moon is amazing because Mars, helping you to fearlessly speak your mind, is trine Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, which can help you manifest your future. On top of that, it connects you to all the right people. You are deeply connected to the universe on this full supermoon, and it has great meaning for you. Now, the blue supermoon at the end of the month is in Pisces on the 31st. And that is after you've dealt with all this power, come into your power. And actually, you could meet very powerful people as well. You are leading up towards a time of great adventure and stretching yourself and opening yourself up to possibility. So, it could not be a more powerful month for you. Potentially one of the most powerful months of the year for you. And do something with that. Have faith in it. Go on that journey. It might feel like a bit of a funfair ghost train ride where you have a few scares, but you will come out the other side into the sunlight, a different and renewed person, or in this case, the moonlight. Anyway, now, Mercury retrograde happens this month. It goes into shadow on the 4th. So anything you want to talk about, any ideas you want to put out there, do it at the beginning of the month, because things do get a bit dicey. We're in heavy retrograde weather anywhere at the moment. All of our past is coming back up. We're learning from our past. You know what I always say? The past is fertilizer for our future. Don't get lost in the poo, but plant the seeds for what you want to build next. And also remember how you've blossomed from any pain in the past. You have come through that fertilizer and blossomed into the incredible human that you are now. A great day this month is the 13th of August, where the Sun is joining forces with Venus. And you should be feeling very grounded, very secure in yourself, very firmly in yourself, enough to make some decisions. There may be a bit of abundance that comes your way that week. And something surprising out of the blue, with the Sun and Uranus bringing in a surprise that could benefit you. And something that you deserve. Maybe something that you've even put out there for a while is suddenly delivered. It is quite the day, because that's also the day of the new moon in Leo. There's just a lot of unexpected, extraordinary happenings for all of us on the 16th that, without question, bring about some surprise to aid our future. So look out for it, be ready for it, be the goalkeeper, catch that opportunity. But it's intense, because whenever we have a new moon, it also means there's something we have to let go of. And sometimes that can be hard. And for a Cancerian, you're very maternal, you're very protective, and sometimes it's difficult for you to let go, because security is very important to you. And if you let go of something, oh my goodness, where are you going to be and what's going to happen next? That little sensitive side of you may say. But this is going to be worth it. This new moon is letting go and moving forward. And you have loads of ideas that you want to put out there. And this month could give you the courage to do so. Although, of course, the Sun goes into Virgo the same day that Mercury goes retrograde. So make sure that you're thinking and speaking clearly from that point onwards. The Mars enters Libra on the 27th of August. And that's when your focus is on sorting things out in your home. You may be physically decorating, physically moving, changing, but you're very feisty when it comes to your home from the 27th. Now, the full blue supermoon in Pisces is about adventure. You're stretching yourself, you're exploring the world, and you opening your heart up to possibility. You got this. So much love to you. Speak to you soon. So why do we at Michele Knight give you a 5-minute, no questions asked guarantee? Well, our psychics are some of the very best in the world. They are handpicked. They have 5 rigorous test readings, the final one with me, and I require very detailed information, things they couldn't possibly know just by looking at Google or social media. We want you to be totally blown away by your reading, to feel that you've chosen a psychic who you can bond with, who gets you and gives you such specific information you feel completely reassured. If this doesn't happen within the first 5 minutes, don't be shy, just put down the phone and your minutes will be topped up or refunded. Your reading should be uplifting, full of clarity and advice, and leave you empowered to make the right decisions for you. We want Michele Knight to be your spiritual home.